What is up, people? Matt here again. So I'm going to kind of do my overall impressions, first impressions at least, of the anime and manga Hunter x Hunter. So far I'm actually 40 episodes into the anime, the original 1999 anime, and I'm loving it. Okay, it's easily becoming one of my favourite of ever I've watched. I absolutely loved it, and I wish I'd actually watched it sooner. All the characters have a personality and uniqueness to them, and you do become connected with them, with most of them. The story's not too cliche. I mean, Gon doesn't really have any, like, he's not invincible. He doesn't have any superpowers really. At least he didn't originally. And it's just quite an interesting series, and you actually want to see how it progresses. A lot of people say it starts off slow in the manga. That might be true, but for the anime I didn't really see any pacing issues, or I haven't seen any. I've just been wanting to watch the next episode after episode after episode. As I said, I'm now on episode 40, which is when they're in, I think it's called Heaven's Peak. It's the fighting building, and they've actually reached the 200th floor. Hisoka, obviously the main antagonist at the moment, at least in the series, is there, and he's doing his shady stuff. Gon and Killua are there. Obviously Liario is off training to be a doctor, and Kurapika is obviously trying to become a blacklist hunter to avenge his clan. Gon and Killua have obviously learned the Ren, which is like the aura abilities that they've started learning, and it's quite interesting. I'm actually really hyped. I can't wait to watch the next couple of episodes, and I know there's only 60, I think there's 61 or 60 episodes in the original series, so maybe I'll watch the 2011 kind of reboot or redux of it, and I think that has more episodes, and it continues the story on after the final episode of the original, so I'll be interested in watching that. But it's just a really great series. I would say it's your typical Shonen Jump series, but I don't think it is. I think it shies away more. There is fights, but the fights definitely don't go on for too long, and they are quite tense at times, especially the final phase of the Hunter's exam, when they all had to fight each other, and everyone was like, oh, so only one person becomes the hunter, and then it was later revealed, obviously, that only one person doesn't become a hunter. Obviously, we all know who that is if you've watched the series, but I won't spoil it for those of you that don't. The relationship between all the characters I think it's quite strong. You actually can kind of feel the relationship between all the characters, and it's definitely a special series. If you haven't watched it, I definitely highly recommend that you do watch it. But that's all I've got to say at the moment. After I finish watching the series, I'll probably do another video, give you my overall impressions of the whole thing. But yes, excellent series. Definitely worth watching if you haven't watched it. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll definitely see you on the next video. Bye now.